Will with BoreBuddy here. Today we are installing a folding stock adapter. So this folding stock adapter is the only one on the market that was designed specifically with .22 long rifle use in mind and does allow for adjustment of the pressure on the back of the bolt. So what you'll find in your package is a rail with QD point on it, a back plate and a plug, 3 fasteners and an O-ring. You'll need a standard mil-spec lower for this to install into, and so the first step is to take this O-ring and place it in the groove on the plug, and that just serves to seal all the grit out of essentially the back of this adapter, but primarily it makes it so that adjustment is a little easier, so this doesn't spin as freely in the threads. So then you take that adapter, that plug, and you spin it into the back of the buffer tube, threads like so. Take a 3/8 hex key, and then you can use that hex key slot in the front of the plug to get that into position. A good starting point is even with the back of the receiver. So flush with the back of this surface is a good starting point. From there, the spring or the takedown pin detent needs to be installed in the hole, and then this plate goes on top of that. It's oftentimes easier to get the screw started. This is a 5/32 inch hex key. So just start that screw into the back, and then carefully press that down so that spring is compressed, and tighten it down gently into place. Like so. Now from here, when everything's gently in place, we will take an upper and install it onto this lower, and we'll check fitment. So you want the upper and lower to close smoothly. Essentially what you'll do to adjust is loosen this back screw slightly, and then this can be turned, the plug internally can be turned in or out to adjust tension. So if you adjust too far, then your upper and lower won't be able to close. So if you feel resistance, then you'll have to back that out a little bit until the upper and lower close, but you can feel some pressure on the back of the bolt group. And from there, now we can tighten this rear bolt again and hold everything in place. Check your upper and lower for fitment, and then go ahead and remove the upper and set it aside. Then from here, can tighten down that rear bolt. The O-ring does generally hold this part in place so that it doesn't spin, but if you need to, you can use your other hex key to hold that in place. Tighten it down snug, and then the QD and Picatinny rail will go right on the back. Get these started. And then again, snug them down. If you're worried about it coming loose, a little bit of purple Loctite or blue Loctite is your best friend on these, but we've never applied Loctite and we've never had one come loose. Don't have a torque spec on that, but generally just snug them up. It is going into aluminum, so don't go too crazy. And that's how you install the folding stock adapter. Then that allows for use of a stock similar to this one. This is a SIG Minimalist Plus, which is a very, very nice folding stock, a little bit pricey, but highly recommended.